you have a
keep on.
Yeah, because you have a cool video on YouTube, I think, about like taking ownership and dealing with what you have and everything. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Okay, I'm in my normal life, work life now. I'm working with crisis management. And when you're working with crisis management, you try to figure out how to decrease different kind of things in that you see that could be a risk in the race. So you try to figure out how you can put down these elements. And when you find out what can you do before the race with different kind of elements to get control of them. And you also look at, okay, what kind of elements that I can't do anything of before the race, but you can do things under the race, and it can happen in the race and so on. And you should try to figure out, okay, if this happened, what should you do then? And how you're going to act, how you're going to figure out to keep on moving and so on. So when it happened, then you having in your mind control of this element, and you just keep on, because what can I do? You can't do any more with it, because it's you are going through this before the race. And when you're going through before the race, and you then you can accept it more easy, the different kind of elements in the race. I've been in so many elements that is very I was running in I was 20 kilometers from the epicenter in Nepal, in Himalaya, when the big earthquake was. And I've been blinded on one eye, and I've been attacked by a vildsvin. So I have
wild boar.
Yeah, I have the teeth in the back of the knees, and I was running in Rajasthan. It's a very good example. Like, I was sitting in the town, and I was this was 2 days before the race, and it was coming this big sandstorm, and I was sitting there, and I was thinking in the hotel, this sandstorm, you can't see that much when it's sandstorm. So well, what will happen if this happen when I'm out running? What should I do? So I was sitting in a hotel, because in Norway we don't have sandstorm. Okay, I've been in some small sandstorm in different kind of deserts earlier. But what I did was sitting down and having this watch where I have the map and coordinates and everything. So I was sitting down and looking on the map where we was going to run and so on. And was thinking, okay, my sunglasses, they are quite tight. So, okay, I can put them to, I also run with a buff, that's right. So I pull it up if it should happen something like that. But for shit, it's more, if I use the buff up and take making 2 holes on it, I can pull it all the way up from my eyes and everything, and put the glasses outside and so on. So what's actually happened was that I was running through the worst sandstorm in Rajasthan, and it was only me and one Italian guy who was keep on running, because he was together with me, and I was just turning on my watch, looking at coordinates, and I having like it's vibrating when I running wrong, and I was looking down, and I put up the buff and did everything right, and he was running behind and holding the backpack, and we was the only one who was moving. The other people was competitors were sitting down with this safety blankets above them and taking care. And when we get to the next village, there was 79 people who was dying. So it was the worst sandstorm ever in Rajasthan. And the only thing we had was, or me, who was in the front, you know, like needles from the trees around and so on. So I was standing in my fruits. But yeah, I was not winning. I was second.